Hello, this is a brief comparison between the Steinway Model K that's been restored and the Steinway Model V, which we'd also just finished. There was a video of this piano before we'd restored it. As you can see, the piano's now been French polished. It's had about 30 coats of French polish finished off by antique waxing, so that it doesn't reflect too much. You can see the grain better then, and you can see it's a very smart piano. The Steinway Model K is 1917. It's, as you can see, it's been refinished in a modern polyester finish. It has original key tops, and they're all perfect. There's one that's not quite perfect. Let's try and show you. You can see it's the original. They're all originals. That one's got a slight crack in the middle. It's only visual. You can't feel it. We can change that key top, of course, but it's about the only defect on the piano. And Model K, V, we did change the key tops on this. They were too varied and too patchy, so we decided to put replacement ones on this. You can see the replacement ones look very much the colour of ivory. The Steinway Model K has just been finished off literally. It has new German hammers, dampers, everything's just the highest quality parts. You can see the dampers are perfectly regulated, both with the pedal and the key, and a lot of effort's been into regulating its tone here, so it really sings in the mid treble there, and the break point is excellent too, and a lovely warm bass. This is inside the Model V. We haven't done all this work ourselves. It's been recently done. You can see there's no real hammer wear, and the piano plays beautifully. It's actually a lighter touch. The Model K has about 50 grams, and this is more like about 46 grams, so it's slightly lighter to play. 50 grams is normal, that's a down weight. But this is beautifully finished off. This piano is a later piano. This is 1938, it has the normal modern action in it, whereas the other one has the older Steinway action. Can't really show it very easily. If you can see that screw there. On the older one, the screw is actually attached to the damper as well, so the flange is shared by the damper and the hammer. But if you regulate these properly, that in some respects are an advantage, but Steinway discontinued them and did the same style of action as everyone else. So in the 1930s, it was a standard action. We've replaced the tapes here, we've lubricated and so on, but it was previously restored and not much used since. Interestingly, the V has fly dampers here, but they don't seem to be necessary on the K. That's to stop the high harmonics. There's always an echo, by the way, in Steinways, because they're trying to get such a resonant sound. You end up with the bass strings can't be fully cut off, and so you end up with a slight echo, but that's normal. You even get that in new pianos. Some new top quality Bechsteins have that. And there's a Model K. Again, the same problem, bass strings resonate. Not quite so much echo on this one, but either way, when the case is together, you wouldn't really notice it anyway. So the Steinway Model K just finished off and has a wonderfully even touch and tone. A warm tenor. Singing treble, and the even tone right up to the top. Now hammers on a just finished off piano need wearing in really. They get slightly more powerful in the treble as they're worn in. We've got a 10-year guarantee on these pianos, by the way. There won't be anything go wrong, but sometimes when you've fully restored a piano, you get teething problems, but I haven't found any on this so far. Let's have a listen to the other piano. So the Model V is a smaller piano, 123 centimeters high compared to 131 for the K. But it's a really beautiful tone. Not quite such a rich bass, but a nice plummy sound. Hammers are worn in, so the tone's slightly stronger in the top treble. Beautifully even. And I'll say the touch is lighter. Now for study, you're better off with a heavier touch, because if you then play on a grand piano in a exam, you're used to that kind of touch. But for enjoyment, some people prefer a lighter touch, so that's really obviously something you have to decide. So thank you very much for listening. I'm now going to play the same piece on both pianos to try and get some idea of tone difference.